My name is Faith, and I have some stories to tell. I'm a Boxer Bulldog mix. My mom and dad met me while I was being cared for at the Best Friends Animal Society in Utah and decided they wanted to adopt me. Now, I live in Muncie, Indiana, with Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary founders Pamela and Mike. In fact, I'm the ambassador for Grateful Rescue. It's a pretty sweet life. Sometimes I help my dad at the office, while other times I just demand attention from my mom. Tonight, we want you to gather around and listen to fun, interesting stories. We call it Faith's Book Nook. Each week, we pick a local celebrity or special person in the community to read a children's book that has an animal theme. We live stream it here each week. To be honest, I'm not sure what a live stream means. Anyways, make sure you're in your comfy chair because we're about to listen to a great story together at Faith's Book Nook.
Welcome to Facebook. Hi. Welcome to Facebook Nook, episode 2. And what's Facebook Nook about? It is reading bedtime stories to the children every Wednesday night at 7:30. And we're so excited if you're joining us tonight. And anytime you want to ask a question during the story or make a comment, you can type that in and we'll make room for that after the show. And tonight we have a guest reader, a very special guest reader, the Pet Pals TV kitty correspondent, KJ, social media star and podcaster celebrity. Welcome, KJ.
Oh, hello. It's really Grayson here who is the celebrity.
For joining us. Oh, you are. And who do we have here? Who do we have?
So this is Grayson. He's the one that goes out and does stories with me for Pet Pals TV. And his sister, Amelia, who is really only here for the treats. But we have 5 cats total. So we have a couple already in bed. It's past their bedtime. And then one that's just over here lurking, watching us, waiting for her bedtime story.
Oh, well, I think that soon you're going to have a new one join the pack.
Know. I'm so excited. Anybody who's watching, we made a little tease earlier that Grayson was going to have a big announcement. He's going to be a big brother again.
And this is it.
There's Johnny Storm. Oh, Johnny, we're so excited to have you come live in our house.
Yes. He says hi, Mike.
Hi, Johnny.
Oh, there's Daddy.
Say hi, guys. Okay, he says that's enough.
we are patiently waiting because we know that he's been too little to be neutered, and we know how important it is when you're adopting out that they have their vaccines and that they get fixed. And so Pamela and I have been talking back and forth for quite a while, and I say we're patiently waiting. We're not patiently waiting. We're so excited.
It's not easy. Well, we're so grateful that you're taking him because he deserves the best, and we know he's going to get it with you. So,
well, we are excited.
And thank you, Patrick.
Oh no, thank you. I'm so excited too.
Oh, okay. So, what story are you reading tonight, KJ?
Because I am the kitty correspondent and I am all about kitties, it is a book called Oscar and Emmy Get Rescued. And it's a story that kind of shares what it's like to be a little kitty to end up in a shelter and the dream come true to end up in a forever home.
Oh, sounds like a good one. Take it away.
All right, here we go. Oscar and Emmy Get Rescued. For those who work in rescue or adopt animals, For my family, honorary family, and fellow animal lovers. Acknowledgements with many thanks to Grace Draven, Sugarland Animal Services, Anna Edwards, Andrea Pisani, Tia Rose Pisani, Lauren Flynn, Caitlin, Carolyn Baytek, JMC, Candace Hazlett Jensen. In a strange, empty yard, little kittens are born to a stray mama cat who tries to keep warm. They survive in the bush, 4 brothers and a sister. Their mama takes care with no one to assist her. Their eyes start to open at just a few weeks old. As the kittens gain strength, they begin to stroll. After a month or two, the cats are discovered by the people who live there, a family with their mother. For the next couple weeks, they are tucked in a blanket with some food and fresh water to help the cats make it. The family can't keep them, although they are smitten, so they call up the shelter to gather the kittens. They arrive at the shelter, scared from a car ride. The staff coddles the kittens. Mama cat beams with pride. The cats found without tags are kept for 3 days, so owners can claim them if they truly aren't stray. The vet tech does a health check, searching for fleas and spores, looking at hair loss and gum color, and if they can walk on all 4s. Then she draws blood to run tests, followed by some medicine to get better, like vaccinations and flea pills, and a bath where they've never been wetter. They are dunked in the water with some special shampoo. They soak for several minutes with nothing else to do. Next, they are rinsed and blow-dried, surrounded by a warm, fluffy towel. Now they feel so clean and pretty, there's no reason to growl. They'll make an impression with trimmed nails and clean ears. They get used to these treatment, which helps calm down their fears. The kittens get their picture taken, dressed up with a costume or a prop. Photos are placed on their cages and posted for people to adopt. So she can't have another litter. The mother is scheduled for surgery. With a few stitches and care, she needs just a short time for recovery. The kittens will be neutered and spayed once they gain a little more weight. This surgery is important to put them in a healthy state. In addition to getting a number, the shelter gives all cats a name. Then the staff knows what to call them. Adopters don't have to pick the same. The kittens are moved where the people can see. All the cats to adopt, every size and variety. To help the kittens be more adoptable, volunteers work every day. They groom, pet, and handle the kittens and encourage them to play. Then when a family comes in, the cats are more friendly. That's why 3 of the kittens were adopted so quickly. A special volunteer notices the final 2. It's love at first sight when they play with her shoe. The next day, the volunteer returns, bringing her family of 4. They don't want to separate them, so they pick them both to adore. To see if the match is a fit, a sleepover is required. If the pets like their new owner, then this family is hired. The family falls in love, and the cats do too. They explore their new home. Everything is so new. The family wants to rename them, so they poll a group of their friends. They grow quite a list of suggestions and narrow it down to the top 10. Their neighbors offer to help by watching them frolic and play. Then they all agree together. Oscar and Emmy are the names to stay. The sleepover ends after 5 days, so back to the shelter they go. not to return Oscar and Emmy, but with adoption papers in tow. With the paperwork finished, they schedule their neuter and spay. The tech inserts the microchip. It's officially adoption day. Oscar and Emmy are part of this home, and Hollywood inspired their names. Proud to announce their new addition, the happy family exclaims, "Welcome to our family and to your forever home."
I love that.
So cute.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love the way it explains how the whole adoption process works.
Yes.
It's so important to adopt these animals from rescues and shelters, because who knows where they're going to end up if they don't do that.
Yes. And all of the people involved, from the family that found these kittens to the volunteers that are teaching them how to interact and play and helping them socialize, to the people who are doing all of the work with their health. There's so many people involved in just one kitten finding a home. It's so important that we help the shelters and the rescues, because every step of the way, that they are just handled with love, and the dream is that they have a good home.
Absolutely. It really does take a village,
It
does. In fact, we asked some of our viewers to submit pictures of their rescued animals, and we got tons of gorgeous pictures. So, of everybody's favorite perfect pals. So let's take a look at all the photos we had submitted. I think I could look at those all day.
So cute. So fun.
In fact, between your page and my page, we had so many photos. I think we had a couple comments that it was good therapy just to be scrolling through all the photos of all the beautiful cats. There's some amazing.
It is. Yes, I do that every Monday on my Facebook page. I do Meow Monday, and I look forward to seeing all of the kitty pictures that are going to show up. It definitely makes Mondays better.
Yeah, there you go, Meow Monday. I love it. I love it. And equally as important, we love pure breeds as well. And we have a special guest that has actually she has two rare ones. She's got an Aussie cat and a Bengal. This is Tammy Summers. Hi, Tammy.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Good.
Can you hear me okay? I'm good. This is Luna, my rescued Bengal. She's about 5 years old. She, typical of Bengals, she doesn't like to be held, so I don't know how long she'll stay up here with me. But yeah, her color.
Well, she's so pretty.
My gosh.
Wow. Is she as active as a typical Bengal is usually?
Yeah. Yes. I sat here intentionally so you can see her wheel. This is her cat wheel that she runs in. So it's good to have with these Bengals. They have a lot of energy, and they'll get in a lot of trouble if they don't expend that energy. So one of the things that she does to expend her energy is run in the cat wheel.
Very cool. It's like a treadmill.
Yeah, it's like a big hamster wheel for a cat. I'm gonna go ahead and let her down. And then the other cat I have is Christina. She is an Aussie cat. She's outside. The two of them don't get along. That's one thing about when you rescue cats, you never know if the cats are going to get along or not. And with a Bengal, Bengals are so high energy. Sometimes they're tough to introduce to the rest of the house. So basically I do a shifting in my house with the cats because the two of them do not like each other.
Oh, wow.
It's fun. But the Aussie cat, she was rescued. I used to work for an attorney's office and do investigations, and she was rescued from a breeder. The breeder had the Aussie cats listed for $3,000 a piece, and she found out she was being investigated, and she dumped them at a vet clinic. And so I spent the next couple months rehabbing 12 kittens and got them all good homes.
Wow.
Yeah, Christina was the run to the litter, so I couldn't give her up.
Well, and I think that's important for people who are watching right now. I try to make sure anytime someone says that, they want a purebred, I'm not against that by any means. But there are so many of them in rescues and shelters that if you can check there first, there are a lot of times in situations just like yours where you can rescue a purebred too.
Yes, and Luna came from Great Lakes Bengals, if you guys ever heard of that. They're on Facebook and they have good social media presence. They always have Bengals that need homes or fosters if you're looking for a Bengal. And obviously you won't pay as much through a rescue as you would a breeder. But yeah, if you're going to get one for a breeder, definitely check out the breeders and make sure that they're a good breeder.
Well, thank you. Sorry, there was a little delay there. Thank you so much for all that information. I have always been amazed by the spots on the Bengals, and they have such a striking presence. They're gorgeous.
They do. You just have to have patience with them because Luna will get up on tables and knock everything off a table, and she just needs a lot of exercise and a lot of attention. So, and again, she doesn't like to be held very much.
So are they all independent, like kind of an independent type personality, or just does it vary?
I think that's their personality. I think most of them, they'll come to you when they're ready for attention. I think that's kind of most cats in general, but the Bengals are a little bit more like that. She is loving. I don't want you to think that they're not loving. It's just the restraint is what she doesn't like, huh? But they are gorgeous cats.
They are.
We were just talking about that with KJ's new little one. She's only 2 pounds and she's got that personality. It's on her terms.
Yeah, it sure is. I think that's important to know when you adopt a cat, and especially if you adopt a little one. A lot of times when they're little, you don't quite know their personality yet, and they're going to grow up to be whoever they are. And you, as their human, has to accept that that's who they are, just like we do with each other. This one is very similar to how you were talking, Tammy. Siamese cats are also pretty active, doesn't want to be held. And if we don't play with her enough during the day, she will knock things over and yell at us. And oh, there's one of my followers, Amy. Yes, Grayson and Amelia have been together since Amelia was just a little tiny girl. And we call Grayson her mother because he really did. She still nurses on his ear. She started nursing on his ear when she was little, and now she's almost twice his size, and she still nurses on his ear.
And he has a bald spot on his ear.
So adorable.
He's got like a little callus on his ear because she goes to bed every night sucking on his ear.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
What's that?
Is she really chatty like normal Siamese cats?
She's actually not. She's just turning 2, and a lot of times around that age is when they start like their first like big blowout, right? So she may be, but right now she's really not too bad at all. But she is great. Hi, Sherry. I saw your message. She's very excited about Johnny joining our family. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes. He's
a beautiful baby.
He will be very loved, and you will see every second of him growing up. For sure.
Well, and Johnny is a great addition to the family of kitties we have around here. We have tons of other adoptables. If you would like to take a look, I think we've got a few pictures that we could show. Oh, this is Nova. She, believe it or not, comes from a different litter, and but they call them the twins.
It's so funny how much they look alike.
Yeah, the only difference I see is in the eyes, and I think Johnny's got bigger eyes, and I think Johnny's got a bigger tail, a fluffier tail.
Well, and flame point Siamese aren't that common, so the fact that you've got two of them in your rescue right now is pretty amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I think they're gorgeous. And this is Cece. Cece just found a home today. So yay! They're coming here in about a week to pick Cece up. She is she's a diva. She's just like real elegant when she cleans herself. She just long strokes. I'm so happy that she's got a new home.
And she's wearing a mask.
Yes, she is. It looks like the butterfly. Yeah, that's right. A mask.
So cute.
This is Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo was found outside one of our volunteers' homes, and we were just sure because he was so friendly and domesticated that he had a home. But nobody ever stepped up for Yoo-Hoo. He's in foster right now, but he's available. If you want Yoo-Hoo, just give us a call. Say Yoo-Hoo. And the next three were ferals. I call them ferals gone sweet. Like they are, you would never be able to tell they were born out in the wild. They're very young. They're about 10 weeks old. But this is a male named Sterling, and he has a twin that we named Chrome. And the only difference I can tell was Chrome has a little white tip on the top of his tail, the end of his tail. And then the third one in that litter was this one, a little girl named Misty. And I have a few people who's been asking for a black female. So here's a shout out to you guys who's been waiting on a black female. We got her, and her name's Misty. Fill out a nap. And and Pebbles, Amber, and Casey. These little ones are getting spayed on the 24th, and they'll be ready to go. We've had them for quite a while. They were our second litter. But every one of them, they're just stunning, beautiful. And they are playful. These kitties would be good to adopt together if you wanted like a Pop-Tart family, because they just tumble around. I hear all hours of the night. I hear things being knocked over, and they're just playing, and they're just like, tumbling around, having fun all day long, all night long. So
maybe somebody's watching who wants 3 kittens. I hope so.
Yeah, me too. And if not, we'll take what we get.
Exactly.
One is wonderful because they also adjust very quickly to being the single kitty in the household as well. So.
Oh yeah.
And more to come. We have a lot of kittens this season because of the shutdown. There were no emergent care. They didn't consider the spay and neutering emergent care. So I think that there's a bigger explosion this season due to that. And that's when we decided to start with kittens, because really up until recently, Grateful Rescue's been primarily dogs, but we opened our doors to kittens too, and now I'm becoming quite the cat lady. I love them. They're so adorable.
You are.
I'm learning so much and loving every minute of it.
Oh, it's so great. Thank you for what you're doing. I know that once everything is built, it's just going to be the most amazing sanctuary ever. But the fact that you are still doing all of this good work while your dream is in progress, it means a lot. It means a lot to all of us who who work in the animal world to see what you're doing, and especially here in Indiana where it's so needed.
Oh, thank you. Well, we're moving right along. We're in permitting right now. We got pushed back a little bit, just like the rest of the world with the shutdowns, and but we're getting plans approved and we're moving on. We'll be moving dirt this fall. So
oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Yes.
Yes. KJ, I can't thank you enough. Oh yeah. You've
Let's
got a
not
giveaway,
forget.
right?
Yes, we got a giveaway. So before we go, I have a trivia question, and Pamela, I'll let you. I can't see the Facebook comments. We'll let Jason figure out who the winner is. So comment when you know. I figured since I'm the kitty correspondent, we would do some cat trivia, and since we're here in Indiana, can you name the famous cartoon cat whose favorite food is lasagna? It looks like we got a winner, Jason.
Inhart won. She was the first one.
So.
She wins. Look at that.
All right. Yay. Congratulations, Deborah. Pamela's got a copy for you. I'm keeping mine. Pamela's got a copy.
I've got
it. Pamela's got a copy for you. Yay. That was so fun. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you so much. And join us next week with Deputy Samuel Terhune, who also happens to be my son, and his police dog. He's a sheriff. The dog is not a police dog, but Paris, and he will be reading about a canine police dog. He'll be reading the story Canine Flash Becomes a Hero, and that's also a rescue dog that had a higher calling in store for him once he got rescued. So it's a beautiful story, and so we're excited to have him. And I think that concludes our program for the night.
Yay! Thank you so much for having us.
Grayson, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. We will see you soon, and tell Johnny that we will see him very soon as well.
Very soon. He's sound asleep. He's excited. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see everybody next week on Facebook Nook.